Chapter 24. Oh man, do I hate this fucking place. Zach groans as he picks up the pace and trudges forward. He brings up the rear of the team's formation, Cat in front of him, then Cutie Bud behind OZ as they all follow Digby and Darius, who's further up front. There's an incessant whoosh, and it's the sound of the heavy rain. The continual drumming on the canopy of trees above drowns out even the chirping squawks of the jungle, silencing the birds and zillion clicking insects they've listened to until the storm rolled in. The ground's alive, a crawling mass of critters which crunch under their feet as they continue the slow energy-sapping trek, pushing through the dense thickets of foliage that hinder their path. The surrounding trees feel like they're alive, the tall wooden pillars crawling with all kinds of bugs that bite and sting any exposed area of flesh. Fuck. Zach slaps again as another annoying thing with too many legs settles on the back of his neck. You okay? Kat asks as she turns, watching him continually sweat and slap his neck and face. No. These damn fucking critters keep fucking bin me. I thought they didn't. Like wolf blood. He sneers as he brushes a large thing with big sticky out ice from his arm. Oh man, I fucking hate bugs. Alvarez, you better be fucking listening, cos, just so you know, I'm gonna fucking kill you for making me come here. Kat chuckles. Zach makes her laugh so much. With her place on the team secured, the relationship between the pair has certainly improved. What she doesn't know is if it's her or her bond with Digby that's affected his sudden need to protect Zach so fiercely loyal to Digby. She knows he'd lay down his life to protect him, and now she feels he'd do exactly the same for her. Zach, you put repellent on before we left, right? No, he cocks an eyebrow, knowing he forgot and that now she'll give him one of her disapproving looks. Cat, don't look at me like that. How the hell was I supposed to know they'd liked wolf meat so much? Maybe I'm just good wolf meat, right? She shakes her head and scowls. Zach, what did I tell you? Hey, will you two quit fucking yapping back there? Digby snaps down the line to the pair. What? He sighs, glaring at Darius as he turns staring at him. Zach hasn't stopped fucking moaning since we left the plane, and he's getting on my damn nerves now. You seem a little touchy today. So what gives? Darius raises an eyebrow, questioning the mood of his number two. Digby's been distracted and his temper on edge ever since they left the base, and Darius now notices it more in his snappy replies. Are you on your fucking heat or something? Haha. Oh, you're so fucking funny, you know that. He sneers. We nearly there yet. Yeah, we should be coming up on point any minute now. Over that ridge, and the village should come into view. Good, I'll be glad when we get out of here. The heat's making them all snarly. This mission is in no way class fun, and an uneasy quiet descends over the team for the last part of the trek. While the trees and plants are alive with wildlife, there's also a stench of death. The piles of fallen leaves and rotting vegetation make their path slippy and difficult, and walking has become a painful trudge. With the density of the branches and overgrown greenery, they have to use large machetes to chop back a path. It's slow going, chopping their way through the tangled jungle just to go forward a few feet. Hahoandi from 30,000 feet into a suffocating toxic swamp, infested with every living nightmare, then hauling ass through heavy tropical rain for hours. Feels like a journey through hell, and thought the lush greenery above their heads may be beautiful and awe-inspiring, by no stretch of the imagination is any of them enjoying it. Neither are their feet, squelching wrinkled skin in water-soaked boots, the continual rain drenching them and their kit. The air's heavy, almost like it's trying to suffocate them, and the oxygen-sapping humidity makes it feel like they're drowning in their own sweat. Each breath hurts as the warm, heavy air forces into their lungs, the hot moisture like walking with a blow-dryer in the face. You know someone up there sure fucking hates us. Bud sighs, wiping large drips from his brow. Despite the rain, his face is bright red, hot with sweat. Does this fucking rain ever stop? It's coming down heavier, if that's possible. It soaks them through to the skin, and Zach can feel his undershorts wet around his groin. He's chaffed in an intimate place, and it's not pleasant, and when they do eventually rest, he's going to have to sort it because he can now feel how sore it's becoming. The pungent pollen is making Digby's nose itch, and he constantly sneezes, as giving him a headache, and he groans loudly. Taking a sip of water, they begin the long steady climb up the ridge, and as they reach the top, the team space themselves in a line. In their camouflage uniform, they're hidden amongst the overgrown greenery. Below them, the ridge drops away, and the ground evens out into a large clearing. At the center of the jungle looks like a small island. Oasis. Their target point, the remote village. Okay, hold up. Darius sighs, holding his hand up, signaling to stop. So, intel says the locals left a couple of months ago when Alvarez's cartel moved in. Anyone who stayed after either wanted to be there and joined him or was killed. So anyone we encounter now is going to be loyal to Alvarez. So keep that in your fucking dumbass heads. Now focus up. Shit, what an asshole. Oh, not you, Alvarez. Do you really believe he's in deep to some Russian cartel? I mean, that really don't sound like him. Why the hell would he get involved in something he's not in control of? I know he's only a damn shifter, night shifter, and one that spends most of his time jacked on Ruby, but still he's too damn wily not to be in control of his shit. How many shifters do you know that get to where he is? He's always known what he's doing. This just sounds so off. I just can't see him letting some other shifter clan or even a fucking wolf pack take over his business. Digby wrinkles his nose and sneezes again. Fuck this pollen. It's messing with my fucking sense of smell. Arg, fuck, I hate this place. Alright, calm the hell down. We're gonna get him. We go in fast. And we get out fast. Diggs, this time we're prepared. We grab him before sundown and then we go home. We just need to keep our heads. But you're right. I've got a bad feeling in my gut about this place. Crouching on the ground, Darius takes a breath while he thinks through his plans. Okay, so listen up. We'll take that pathway down the ridge, the one there to the left, and then he gestures his hand in the direction he wants them to go. But you stick with Cutie, find someplace to set up overwatch. We'll infill from the south side. Over there. Zach. He turns and clicks his fingers. Hey, is that cat? Are you two paying a fucking attention? Or are you just gonna dick around all day? He glares angrily, watching as the pair can't stop laughing. Cat's covering Zach in insect repellent, applying the cream to his cheeks as if it were a face pack while he sneers and whines like a child about the smell. Hey Zach, focus the fuck up. Digby screams. Zach. Darius sighs and shakes his head. Zach, take Cat and stay on the perimeter. Any rats come your way, send them back in our direction. We'll work a pattern zigzag across the town till we find the big shifter rat. We bag him, we'll literally bag him before sundown. We clear. Darius looks around as they each nod. Okay then, let's move out. Chapter 25. Bud climbs the side of the building, and once he's at the top, he leans over the edge and, offering his hand, pulls Cutie and their kid up. Keeping low, the pair silently crisscross the rooftops before another upward climb to the top of the tallest of the buildings. The high vantage point gives them the best view of the streets below. Cutie swiftly and expertly sets his rifle up while Bud checks in on the radio. Alpha 1, this is Alpha 5. We're in position, copy. Copy that. Darius turns and, nodding, he silently signals his hand for the rest of the team to move. Us, stick with me and Diggs. We'll take point. Stay alert, you see anything at all, you check in. We don't let Alvarez get away. Roger that. Zach, watch your six. I don't need to remind you just how dangerous this son of a bitch is. I'm not going to be losing any of my team to someone like him. You don't like anything, you let me know. Alpha 5, this is Alpha 1, we're moving into position now. Copy. Copy that. We see you. Bud nods, looking at Cutie. He settles himself laid flat on the rooftop, and looking through his long sniper rifle, he follows the team. Darius hisses with anticipation and scours left and right of the empty street. Then, as they stalk in silence along the edge of the sandstone building, he stops, and turning behind him he can see Digby sniffing the air. Something wrong. You get a bad feeling about this? Like something's off. I don't know. Maybe. Kinda. Why? What's got you thinking like that? I don't know, but something. Alvarez. Him being here. It's just been niggling at me. His ratty little shifter ass, it's not been on the radar in a long time, and then suddenly we get intel to say he's living it up here. A place like this. He cocks his head and raises an eyebrow. It just feels so wrong. Alvarez likes money, cars, and to party. No, this is way off his comfort zone. For him to actually be here? Hell, I'm not buying it. Yeah, well, maybe he came out to check on his operations. Maybe he got lax And someone let slip his location? I mean, if he is in deep with some big time cartel, then maybe he got out of his depth? Maybe has no choice? Hell, after hitting that D unit, he's run out of places to hide. Something that brings that much heat to a cartel. Someone's gonna be pissed. Oh come on D, that's a lot of fucking maybes. Hell, the man has a small fucking army at his disposal and you're telling me he's just gonna hide it out here in the middle of nowhere, in a stinkin' jungle? No, this is not right. We need to think about calling this off. Well, we're here now, so let's just check the place out. Maybe there's something more to it. Maybe we find out where he's been going and what it is. He's hiding out here, the reason he's here? Then perhaps we'll get some answers. Diggs, we gotta bring that son of a bitch in, man. But first we need to find him. If he's here, then there aren't many places he can hide. Close up, let's keep it tight. Alpha 3, this is Alpha 1, copy. Copy Alpha 1. You got a problem there, D. Zach, make sure you keep your head on a swivel there. Something's got Diggs spooked. So stay awake and stay alert. Roger that. I got eyes on Alpha 7 and 5 right now. He puts his hand up and waves to Cutie and Bud. They're in position east top left. 12 o'clock. Copy. All right, copy that. Radio check in. Darius looks at his watch. 15. Copy. 3 out. Zach also checks his watch and sighs as he looks at Kat. She scowls, the deep lines etched across her forehead. Something wrong. I don't know, but Darius saying Digby's not feeling it? Hell, that makes me nervous. Stay close. I don't like this. None of it seems right to me either. Okay, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. We just gotta. Oh hey, Zach, hold up. Her frown deepens and she shoulders her weapon ready. Zach, standing behind her, mirrors her moves. So where the hell's this guy going to? Looks like he's alone. What the fuck? She swallows nervously as the man hurries towards them. He's an older man, local in looks, and as he rushes towards them, he holds his hands in the air. His face panicked as he calls out, Ayuda! Ayuda! Hey! Hey, wait there! Hey, just back the fuck off, man! Zach steps between Kat and him, shouldering his rifle. He points it directly at the man's chest as he continues to wail Ayuda. They assume it's a Mexican dialect, something neither of them understands. What the fuck is he saying? Zach looks at Kat. She steps behind him as the pair slowly walks forward. Hey you! Calm down. Yeah, I said be calm. Now get down. Zach points to the ground, gesturing with his rifle for the man to lie in the dirt. Finally, the man understands enough to do as he's told and he lays himself flat on the ground as Zach searches him. The man continues to babble and losing his patience. Zach gets aggressive and manhandles him. Hey, I said to calm the fuck down. Zach, stop. Kat takes a chance and lowers her rifle, putting her hand out. In front of her she gestures, trying to reassure him. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You need help? You need help. Kat talks slowly, then tries a phrase from the small amount of Spanish she remembers. Ayuda. Help, yeah? Ayuda. You, she points. You necesitas ayuda? Sí, ayuda. Sí. Mis hijas teniendo un bebé. Bebe, he quickly adds. Most of it makes no sense to Kat, and she frowns, checking with Zach if she's understood anything correctly. Baby, she frowns. Hell, think he said he's having a baby. He is? I mean, well shit, he don't look like he is. Zach sneers in disbelief. No. Kat laughs. No, what I mean is his wife? His daughter. Your daughter is having a baby, yeah? Your daughter. BB. She gestures with the curve of her hand over her stomach. See. As I come, please come. He nods frantically, grabbing her hand. What, this fucker speaks English now? Zach cocks an eyebrow and annoyed he pushes him back away from Kat. Hey asshole, you speak English? Ingles. Yeah. Shit. Where the hell's that dumbass Cutie whenever you need him? Wait, Cutie speaks Spanish? Hell yeah. Cutie speaks a ton of languages. It's actually quite impressive. He smiles. Hey, but don't tell him I said that. Guess it must be all the damn books he reads. Makes him kinda a nerd. So what do we do with this guy? Hell, I don't know. I thought Darius said all the locals got shipped out a while back. Why the hell would he still be here with his daughter? I don't know. Maybe they got left behind or maybe they kept them here. Look, he's pointing to that tavern over there. Maybe he runs it with his daughter? That would make sense, yeah? Maybe they kept him on to keep the place going. I mean, Alvarez probably likes to drink. So, maybe we should take a look-see. Kat steps forward and Zach holds her back. Hey, wait up. I think we should call this in before we make a move. I don't want Digby to win my ass off right now. Yeah, you're right, but if his daughter really is having a baby, then we need to help them. Get them out of here. Bibi, come now. Please help, hurry. Hey, you shut the fuck up. Quiet. Comprend? Shoo. Zach gestures his finger to his lips, trying to keep the noise down. Hell, if his lips keep flatpin like that, he's gonna wake the whole damn place up. Kat nods and also gestures the man to quiet. I'll call it in. Alpha 1 this is. Alpha 6, do you copy? Yeah, go ahead, Kat, what is it? You okay? Yeah, we're good, but we have got a bit of a situation we may need to take a look. We got a guy, he seems to be saying his daughter's having a baby. I think perhaps we should go check it out. See what's going on. You got eyes on? I mean, you can confirm the sit rep. No, not from our current position. We need to go take a look. All right. Go ahead, but watch your six. You need to proceed with extreme caution. Could be a trap. I'll get Cutie to give you some cover. Darius turns behind him, the sound of Digby growling. What's going on? Oh, Kat just called it in, that got some local, says his daughter's having a baby. Digby frowns with nervous apprehension. We should go back, make sure they're okay. No, we need to focus up front. We carry on and sweep this side of the street. We'll work around in a loop. Clear as we go. We can't afford to lose ground on Alvarez. They'll be fine. Don't worry. Zach's got this. Let's just keep moving before we get any more surprises. Digby growls he feels uncomfortable and takes a deep breath. Just hold up. Alpha 3, this is Alpha 2. Copy. Yeah, go ahead, Diggs. Zach grabs Kat's arm, holding her still, his rifle centered on the guy in front of him. Zach, you make damn sure you stick with her on this. I don't like it. I don't like any of this shit. You don't let her out of your sight. You got me. I got you. And Diggs, I promise. I got her 6, don't worry. I'm like glue on. Woody grins, winking at Kat, and laughs. Hey, will you quit dicking around and focus? Darius glares, putting an end to their banter. Copy that. Alpha 1, sir. Zach laughs down the radio mic. Okay, so we're moving with extreme caution. Trust me, Diggs, I got it. 3 out. Zach nods. All right, let's go, asshole. He gestures the muzzle of his rifle, directing the older man forward. The man hurries and Kat and Zach follow. Whoa. Kat, slow down there. Just wait. Let's take this nice and easy. Hey, you need to slow down. Kat, tell him. Tell him. She frowns. Zach, I told you I don't speak fucking Spanish, let alone some Mexican dialect. Only he understands. All I learned was a few basic words from a couple of waiters in a bar one night. But, hey, lento. Slow down. So see, you do know, Zach smiles. But tell me, what the hell do you do in a bar? You needed to know the word for slow down. Yeah, wouldn't you like to know? She winks. But let's just say the 2 waiters understood me. Oh yeah? 2 waiters? Now see, I so want to hear that story. And you do know that me and Diggs we did a 3. You know what, never mind. Just forget I ever mentioned that. He frowns and looking up he sees the guy move faster in front of them. Hey, asshole. Yeah, you just wait up. They all stop at the doorway to the tavern and Zach takes a deep breath to settle his apprehension. He slowly pushes the door open as the man gestures them inside. No, you first. But nice and slow. Ya fucking lento, asai. As they step inside, Kat immediately hears the voice of a woman cry out. She stares open-mouthed and looks at Zach. Hell, looks like he was telling the truth. All right, she nods him forward. Go on, go. Show us. Then ordering him to stop, she takes a breath and enters what looks like a small bar room. Zach again checks the street. It's still empty and he follows inside. Chapter 26. Gripping her weapon tight, Kat checks out the small room with Zach. It's empty. And she can't even imagine how they would fit the people in to fill the 8 old wooden tables crammed inside. A basic homemade bar counter along the length of the back wall and the rickety shelving behind displays a few limited bottles of liquor and certainly nothing like the overstocked shelves of Hudson's bar at Celine's. Zach picks up a glass half filled with liquor from the table. Whiskey, he sniffs as he shuffles the abandoned poker cards strewn on the table. What the fuck? Something makes the hairs on Kat's neck bristle and her nose twitches to a sweet, sickly floral smell, something like a heavily scented perfume her grandmama would have worn. The cry comes again, and the man beckons Kat behind the bar. She hesitates, looking to Zach for the go-ahead. He again checks around, and though he feels on edge, his stomach knotted with nerves, he hesitantly ushers her forward. As she steps behind the bar, she now sees a young woman, laid on a blanket on the floor, the rounded bump of her heavily pregnant stomach obvious. Zach, she's here. Kat takes a deep breath and groans. Fuck, how do I keep getting roped into women's health care? I'm supposed to be a goddamn field medic. The woman looks terrified and not expecting to see Kat. Her eyes pop and she shakes her head. No, please go. Hey, just stay calm. It's okay. We're here to help you. Kat stands up and grabs her comms. Zach, I'll call it in. Let them know we're okay. Sure thing, he nods. Gripping his weapon tighter, he paces the room. He's oddly nervous. Shit, there really was a pregnant woman. Oh my god, that's all we fucking need right now. Alpha 1, this is 6. I've got an update on that sit rep. We got one female, and it looks like she's about to give birth. We're on site to give medical assistance. We clear to go on that? Copy. Yeah, copy. Kat, do what you need. We'll finish clearing this street, then we'll come around and find you. Hang tight till we get there. Copy that. 6 out. Looking at the woman still nervously shaking her head and moaning vamos, Kat gently touches her arm, trying to reassure her. She immediately scrabbles back, and Kat can see just how scared she is. Hey, it's okay, just calm down. I am going to help you. She speaks slowly, not sure if the woman understands. How far are the contract? She looks around and then frowns. Hey, where the hell'd that guy go? Her father, where is he? Oh hell, I don't know. I think he went through there. Maybe he went to get something. Zach points to a curtained-off area at the back of the room. Hey, you guy. Hey, where are you? He holds his breath and listens. What's the Mexican for? Where are you? I have no fucking idea. Just go and look. Oh, and Zach, be careful. She grins apprehensively, watching as he pulls at the curtain and disappears behind it. The woman suddenly grabs Kat's arm, getting her attention. Groaning loudly, she takes a tight hold of her hand. Hey, it's okay. Can you tell me how far apart the contractions are? The woman looks panicked and moans. Please. So sorry. Getaway. Go away. Please, peligro. Kat frowns, the woman's tone and demeanor making her more apprehensive. She takes a breath and stands up. Peligro. What the hell does peligro mean? Shit. Oh shit, danger. Peligro. Hey, Zach, wait, I think something's wrong. I have a bad feeling. She turns but can hear nothing from him. Oh my god, fuck. Stay there. Quickly she gathers her rifle and moves. Zach, where the hell are you? Hesitantly she pulls back the curtain. Her chin drops and she gasps loudly. Looking down, she can see the older man, who came to them for help, is now lying in a pool of blood on the floor, his throat slashed. She swallows nervously, trying to assess the situation, and then as she looks up she can see her partner is on his knees, a taller man standing over him with a knife to his throat. Zach. Kat, just go on, get out of here. Zach growls loudly, struggling against his captor as the blade sears a line across his neck. Kat, I said get out of here. Zach, shit. Let him go. She glares as her eyes fixed on the huge, muscular man holding him. I said let him go. Lifting her rifle she points it. But as she does, she immediately feels the sharp point of a knife pressed to the pulse on her neck. You know, you puncture this vein, just hear you bleed out fast. The cackle of a laugh against her ear makes Kat freeze. She stands still, not moving, as the man with a strange mix of Mexican-sounding accent reaches to her hand and removes her gun. Patting her down, he also takes her side weapon and a caber blade from her vest. Take it off, he commands. She hesitates and doesn't move, just keeps her eyes focused on Zach. You want to watch him die? What do you want? She keeps her voice quiet and calm. There's no reply, and Then she decides to do as he asks. Slowly, she unclips her utility vest, dropping it with her radio comms and helmet to the floor. Closing her eyes, she takes a deep breath as Luna roars loudly. For a split second she thinks about letting her wolf loose, wondering if she does, can she save Zach? She doubts it, and weighing up her options she remains still. I said, what do you want? There is a hushed whisper against her ear, and he takes a long sniff of her scent. The mystery man grins as he pulls the elastic tie from her hair and loosens her bun, letting her blonde locks drape loosely around her shoulders. They're more beautiful, I think. No, that woman my thing. Kat holds her breath as he touches her neck and Zach pulls against the restraints holding him, his wrists bound behind his back and a foul-smelling cloth now gagging his mouth. Kat continues to stand perfectly still. She doesn't move as the man circles her until they're face to face. Oh my God! She sneers, recognizing him, the skinny but muscular man with weasel-like features from the intel file. Fabian Alvarez. I am. He smiles, flashing several gold teeth. Kat can't help but notice how well turned out he is. This is a man obsessed with his appearance. His clean white shirt is unbuttoned to just above his navel, and it shows off his tattoo-covered chest. The long silver chain with an intricate cross-style pendant hanging around his neck, and his black suit oozes designer. The sheen on the fabric spells expensive. But it's his scent that makes her stomach retch, the mixed smell of whiskey, cigars, and a sickly sweet floral cologne. Kat wrinkles her nose and growls through her gritted teeth as he grins, watching her. Oh no. Tut. He sucks air through his teeth. No, think about doing that. Your friend he be dead before you take your clothes off. That blade, it made of argent. You know what that is, right? Great for killin' lobas. Her green eyes lock focused on his amber. You fucking shifters are all the same. She sneers snarkily. Pathetic. But I hear a rumor you're now an errand boy for a Russian shifter clan. Hell, that can't feel too great. Russian shifter clan? He frowns and laughs loudly. What the fuck you talk about? Oh dear girl. God, you been listening to fantasy story. No. My partners, they are the best. He whispers, his voice hushed against her ear. They not shifters. They vamps. Though you're intelligence agents, they just Russian mafia. He cackles wildly, and again she sees gold flashes of teeth. If only they'd open their eyes more to things, it might stop people from getting killed. Was real shame that D-team, but they made for a good meal. Vampires? Oh my God, you really have no morals. Since when do shifters mix with fucking vamps? You're a fucking disgrace. You twisted son of a bitch. Well, I hope you know they'll turn on you, they always do. Hell, everyone knows you can't trust vamps, but then I guess you'll get what you deserve. She grimaces as he digs the point of the knife into her flesh. Go ahead. Do it. No, he laughs. You know nothing. I am no going to hurt you. You worth much money. I could kill easy. He clicks his fingers. But no, Katrina, I want lots of dollars. Kat's hand comes up quickly, and she slaps him hard in the face and then spits at him. He growls, slapping her back. He's much more powerful than she was expecting, and she drops to her knees on the floor. Ruby, he laughs, make me strong. Don't fuck with me. You won't win, he sneers, rubbing his cheek. He now turns his attention to Zach. He's straining against the thick leather collar they placed around his neck. Alvarez sneers and stands over him. Then, with the weight of Kat's gun in his hand, he uses his full force and pistol whips Zach across the side of the head, knocking him unconscious. Kat gasps as she looks up from her position on the floor. Her green eyes glow with rage and her lips curl as she snarls angrily. Alvarez can see the fire in her eyes and the wolf in her features as she struggles against her shift. He grins, then calmly reaches into the inside pocket of his expensive suit jacket and takes out a small slim black case containing a syringe of clear liquid. Signaling with a click of his fingers, another large burly tattooed guy grabs at Kat's arms and forces them behind her back. She struggles, fighting and kicking against his grip. But Alvarez is much too strong. He was right, the effect of the ruby he took a short while ago makes him powerful. With his knees on her legs, he pins her down and holds her. Careful. He looks at the muscled help. No, mark her. The client, no one damaged. We need to be very, very careful with her. He strokes her cheek and smiles as he plunges the sharp needle into the soft part of her neck. Ah, fuck. Kat cries out. She takes a deep breath and struggles against the sedative effects. I should rip your fucking throat out. Just give me one chance. Just one. She grimaces at the sting in her shoulder and numbness floods her veins. Her words fade and her head spins like she's drunk. The room clouds and her eyes become weary as she struggles to resist. Fuck. No. Please. With a sly grin he checks his watch. 5:43. Oh, sleep. Katrina. We talk again. He smiles gently, stroking her head. Load her on the truck. We need to go. They come looking soon. Prisa. Sure thing, Haifa. What we do with him? They gesture towards Zach lying in a crumpled heap on the floor. Kill him. He sneers, dropping the needle and case to the floor. No, wait. Kicking at Zach, he turns him over. As his body unfurls, Alvarez grins. He. Cute. Fit-looking, muscular, strong. I know wolves are hard to train. They don't make good house pets, but not impossible. You just need to be firm, and I can see myself being very, very firm with him. He my type. Long time since I had wolf. Bring him. But make him secured. He is strong. And if he can't satisfy me, then I use him for stud. And he look good for plenty of ruby. Moving out back into the brighter light of the small bar room, Alvarez finishes up the large glass of whiskey he poured earlier. Then he smiles, looking towards the woman, shivering with fear in the corner. Hey, should be quiet. You've done your part now. You do need be quiet. He smiles, stroking her face. Ah, so sweet. Innocent. Please let me go. I did as you asked. I said nothing. Please let me go. Let you go? Why would I do that? He laughs. Because you said if I did this then you would. No. His cackling laugh fills the room. You misunderstand. I never let you go. That pup, it worth lots of dollars, and you so young, you have many heats and many pups, many more dollars. You know, go anywheres. You Paris. Make money, make me rico, very, very rico. He flashes his teeth. Bring her. We go. Vamos. They come soon to look for them. To be continued.